Hi, my beautiful collective. It's Brooklyn Terror here. This is going to be your timeless reading, okay? So whoever sees this message is meant for you, okay? Um, Collective. We have collaboration, we have sacrifice, and we have expectations. So I'm going to be really clear and cut with this message because I've been getting this energy for like a good 3 days, okay? So, a lot of people right now just seem to think that dealing with married men or women is okay and they're not going to get any bad karma from it. So I'm going to let it be known now from this reading that if I'm speaking to you, you know that I'm speaking to you. Just do what's right, because at the end of the day, you're blocking your own blessings and you're going to look crazy at the end of the day. So with collaboration and sacrifice and expectations here, we have the energy here. This can be a work-related situation. It doesn't have to be. Collaboration can just be, two people coming together, three people, just coming together, joining a team, whatever the case may be. So I'm seeing here that there can be a situation where you could have started a job, you could have been working there for a long time, could have just started there, but a lot of you are in the energy of wanting to find love, okay? And I'm seeing desperation here. Reason being, we have expectations and sacrifice. So you have unrealistic expectations and we have sacrifice. You overgive, you overextend yourself, and you think that that's love. This can be, things that you've seen growing up, or just how you think love is supposed to function or a relationship. But I'm seeing here that's how you treat yourself, and that's the outcome that you get in your partners. So you get people that you just take the bare minimum, okay, collective, and you take that and run with it. I can't be speaking to the cross watcher, but take it how it resonates. But with the Seven of Cups, we have, clarity of thought, and Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, actually, lack of direction, feeling stuck, irresponsible, bored, and unstable, impatient. So with divorce coming out sideways and intimacy, I'm getting clear off the bat with the Queen and King of Wands. This emperor here is married, okay? This can be a heavy drinker, or them and their partner are heavy drinkers, but with third party and grass is greener and roll the dice. And Eight of Swords in reverse, I'm seeing here that this feminine energy here, she's stuck. She feels stuck in this connection, or this is where she chooses to be. And with the Knight of Swords, this is the type of connection where they're going to come after you, collective, whether you knew that they were married or, in the picture or not. So I'm seeing here that with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the grass is greener, this is something here where you're going to tie yourself into something that you cannot get out of, or it's not going to have a positive outcome, obviously. Okay, with the King of Pentacles, okay, and the Two of Pentacles. This person here is juggling. We have the Magician. Someone here thinks they're getting away with murder. We have finances, family, magnetic attraction, and unfinished business. Someone here is tied to a marriage. They're in a relationship. We have the Empress here twice, Five of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. This Nine of Swords energy and the Eight of Swords, this feminine energy is just here by herself, left at home, by herself, alone, while, they could be possibly coming to hang out with you, this masculine energy, or while they're just out doing whatever they want to do. This is not something new for this, this couple. This is something that is a regular thing, and they're trying to add you into this loop, this emperor. So if I'm speaking to you, collective, and this is resonating, okay, we have finances, we have family. This person here can be the breadwinner, the provider of the relationship, or they can be depending on this feminine energy for their resources. However it goes for them, they're in this relationship because they reap the benefits, period. Okay, they're not going anywhere. Divorce sideways, yeah, they might talk about it, yeah, they might argue about it, but it's because of this emperor's actions. They're the ones stepping out and doing what they want to do. This King of Cups, wow. I thought that was King of Wands and Queen of Wands. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have the Emperor, King of Cups, and we have the Queen of Wands. So this can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine that you could be dealing with, but they can also have fire sign placements. That's why I really thought that this was two fire signs. So yeah, this can be someone here that has fire and water placements, but either way, it definitely influences their actions. They get bored easily, and this is why they have third-party relationships, okay? They don't like to have stability. They don't like to have a stable connection. They don't like to have a title, but yet they're in a long-term connection, or they're literally legally married. So collective, this is someone here that likes to juggle, they like to manipulate, and there definitely could be children involved, and there's abandonment. So whenever they're coming to see you, hang out with you, or have third-party energies, involved in their space, however they like to do it, they're abandoning their family. So with this roll of dice, this is risky behavior. So this can be someone here that's, always at work oriented. This can be a boss figure, someone, of a high position. So everyone sees them as a good, great person. So maybe you have to protect their image, and they have, things have to be kept on a hush. I can't even talk, okay? I'm definitely getting the energy here that someone here wants you to be, in the middle of something that they're not willing to walk away from, okay? We have magnetic attraction and unfinished business, but we have family. So if you don't have children with with this person, okay, collective? They're trying to keep you in a loop, you know, while they're connected to something else long term, forever, something that they're not planning to leave, okay? But they want, you know, in return, you're sacrificing yourself and you're being held to an expectation, or holding yourself to an expectation that's not realistic. So you're literally not being able to speak up for yourself, you know, ask them questions, or, you know, just ask them where things are going, whether you know they're married or not. You can't ask them anything, okay? You're just in the dark about this whole relationship because they're married, okay? This Empress here can control the whole dynamic of things, but yet she also has no say so. So you're basically being told, collective, that, you know, it's up to you whether you want to deal with this person, whether you know they're in a marriage or connection or not. You're going to be blocking your own blessings, possibly your financial blessings and opportunities. You know, if you met this person at your job, you could be thinking, you know, it's too good to be true. It is too good to be true, okay? You're not supposed to mix business and relationships. This person here is very, very sneaky, and they're a manipulator. So save yourself, basically, all right? Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.